they're a profit-seeking organization, so I can't blame them for globalizing and looking for cheaper manufacturing or production.
One way Walmart does find these efficiencies in the marketplace is some of their supplier contracts are said to squeeze out suppliers, whether that means demand more inventory on each shipment and quicker shipments, or there's several lists of other ways that they can demand higher performance out of their suppliers, and they pretty much will just drop their suppliers if they don't meet or exceed Walmart's expectations. How do you feel when Walmart almost has a monopoly on these suppliers and force them to meet their expectations?
Yeah, I think it's kind of scary to think about how they are becoming, since they have that much market share, where they can have that they do have the power to go to a supplier and basically kind of use that leverage, saying, all right, well, if you're not going to do business with us, then they know that if this company's not, you're right, if they know if this company's not going to do business with them, then Walmart's going to drop them and they're going to lose all that market share. So I think, I'm trying to think of what a solution to that would even be. I think that some companies, I don't know. Repeat, what was the second half of the question?
Basically, that through supplier contracts that are constantly changing, Walmart kind of squeezes out their suppliers, and
I think once again that's them. They're still acting as a business. Yeah, they're seeking that low cost, better profit. I can't blame them again for it. No.
Yeah, the fine line between growing your business and what's right and wrong. And lastly, if you were the CEO of Walmart for one day, off the top of your head, what sort of policies would you change or implement?
I guess I would try and first I would try and make Walmart look better in the public's eye. Because right now they use the fact that, yeah, they're to have the lowest price to gain its customers, but I think that if it wants to, for Walmart to be even more successful, they need to prove to people that they're not, like you said, squeezing suppliers to the point where they are forced to do business with them, and also the fact that they're not ruining jobs.
How specifically would you implement some sort of policy or regulation to achieve that?
I think that maybe only open up stores in markets where they know they're not going to destroy that more jobs than would do good. You know, just not just enter a market just because it's there. Only enter it if it's only going to do good for the community and provide more benefit than it would like negative externalities.
So more background before they just globalize and expand everywhere.
Right.
Okay. Well, that sums up the list of questions we had. I'd like to thank you for your time, Brian Bates, future management and international all-star.
Even amongst its incredible success over the years as a retail giant on a global scale, Walmart is still viewed both positively and negatively by Americans. It's the epitome of a love-hate relationship. Walmart is, however, revered for its sales growth and profit-producing ability, as seen in Fortune 500 magazine for being rated as one of the most admired companies 2 years straight, beginning in 2004 and then 2005. Walmart competes on its cost advantage of everyday low prices and being able to mass produce these costs as such a large retailer. Simply put, in business there's big and then there's Walmart, as Business Week stated back in 2003. To give you an idea of how big Walmart truly is, put it this way: At Walmart, Americans spend $36 million every hour of every day. This equates to $21,000 profit every minute. Walmart is bigger than Home Depot, Kroger, Target, Sears, Costco, and Kmart combined. Walmart employs 1.6 million people and is the largest private employer. And it's the largest company in the history of the world. And even though Walmart has only been in the retail grocery market for about 15 years, it now sells more food than any other store in the world. And Walmart has approximately 3,900 stores in the US, of which 1,900 of those are Walmart supercenters, in which they offer their food products. Walmart has capitalized on the cost-saving technologies and advances in transportation to achieve remarkable efficiencies in the retail supply chain. By doing so, they have revolutionized the way retailers and others do business. Like many US firms, Walmart has benefited tremendously from economic globalization. Walmart's tremendous growth is essentially due to cost efficiencies achieved in managing their supply chain, efficiencies that stem from innovations in computerized logistic and distribution systems, and have been strengthened by globalization forces. Walmart's model of aggressive supply chain management reflects a larger ongoing process of global economic restructuring in the retail industry. According to a 2002 UBS Warburg study, Walmart's prices are on average 14% lower than their competitors, and their food prices are about 8 to 27% lower. Now, these lower prices have produced indirect competition by their competitors reducing their prices as well, producing an economic benefit for the surrounding community as a whole with lower prices. They find that the average direct effect of having lower prices available at supercenters generates food expenditure savings of 20%. Shoppers covet this purchasing power that Walmart offers with their low prices. They benefit by 25% of their food budget alone is saved by shopping at Walmart. Not only that, but Walmart is a job producer. When Walmart enters a local community, it produces hundreds of jobs for those who are unemployed. The world's largest retailer has been key in keeping retail prices down and increasing real purchasing power for consumers, while helping foster a more efficient economy. Walmart's growth over 1985 to 2004 period was related to a cumulative decline in 9% in food prices, about 4% drop in commodities, and 3% decrease in overall consumer prices, as measured by the Consumer Price Index. The cumulative savings from lower prices amounted to a total of $263 billion in savings, or about $895 a person. Walmart also produces revenue producing opportunities for the local community. Now, with that being said, although it does seem Walmart has a plethora of advantages and benefits of being in the local community, they do stand to offer some negative consequences